Dear Untangle, hey, let's talk about what you are not. Growl, hiss, purr. Beyond doubt, hope to not be breaking up the wrong tree. Bear scratching back. Haha, what's up, yours? This going to resonate with whomsoever experiences it. How so? Sup with you. You are not an indignant asswipe who shits the works of others with zero fucks for sakes of conscience in the moral depravity of avoiding to cite your inspirational sources, nor have the reciprocity to support their sense of place in a community that, without you, has nothing substantial beyond intuition that they are an integral participle in the well of being we've come to know within a consensus. You care for others of the collective you tribe. You are not someone who refuses to love just because their inner naysayer gives them the feel of an emotional dead zone inside every time they are confronted with the decision to publicly acknowledge they have been a witness to another's artistry, even with the algorithm when it supports their anonymity for reaching disclosure amidst the general public. You've learned other than to freeze up because you know what your fear is attracting. You're all about the warm fuzzies of the thaw, though you are wise enough to sense when to be like molasses in January. You are not frozen in indignant fear when confronted with giving someone a thumbs up, because, you know, if you endured it to the end, there was some gain to it, and whether you share or not, with or without comment, like it or not, you like it. Unlike many, you are not psychological rapist. You know what it says about you through how you stand up to your self-fulfilling prophecy qualifier. You are nobody's unworthy whore. You're straight pimpin', and you know how to bank on that. You are no Jezebel cheapskate, nor Johnny-come-lately. You are not someone who takes yes and then some for an answer without reason. You adopt it as a solution without question, because you have learned that without the confirmation of logistics, your brilliant intuitions become assumptions that could land you in troubles. You are nobody's fool, unless it's to learn how to have some fun. Your intuitions are spot on because your logic just sticks to the bone. Rolling Stone. When your trust is broken by word or deed, you double down on your faith in the contingencies of forgiveness, and you are not one to be shy of communicating to others where your boundaries lie. Truth or dare, skeleton in the closet, or meat on your bones, you're in this game, and with poise and grace, you play it. You're not someone who takes lightly. You take that light deep within your surface, and so you are not someone to be taken lightly. Thus, you are other than to be taken for granted without merit. You are not someone who seeks revenge, because you are a natural force of vengeance. Your comeback game is so strong that people take great care how they communicate with you. You're not someone who ruins good humor by showing a deadpan face to a good wholesome laugh. You would rather find a way to transmute poor humor by adding spice to that stone soup. Your generosity and quip of wit makes a natural disaster seem like a walk in the park. You are not a body without nutrition. Your diet is so delectably moderate People who know you scramble for your accolades to be found palatable. To you, addiction is a word in such a foreign tongue, you'd have to trek out to the stars for a translation of Klingon. And last, save certainly not least, of last, Untangle, you are not a body who burns themselves out focusing all too long on the extraneous. Going within your breath of wings and allowing the rhythm of your heart to drown out the cacophony of noise, you have trained down to an instinctual science of sensitive measure. This gives you an endurance to soar above each and every rest, to and from the heavenly oasis you are. XYZ PDQ. XYZ PDQ.